Hello everyone!
Hello, welcome to new news from Fil.Family.
In the beginning, I want to share with you a verse that I believe is really important. It's written in Matthew 14:31. Jesus immediately reached out his hand and took hold of him, saying to him, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt?" We all know this story. Peter was in the boat and he saw Jesus coming on water, and he asked Jesus, can he join him? And Jesus said, yes, you can. So Peter left the boat and started walking on water. And as long as he was watching Jesus, as long as Jesus was at the center of his attention, Peter could walk on water. But when he was distracted by the circumstances, by something else, by the wind, he started drowning. And I believe there is a really important message for all of us. While Jesus is at the center of our attention, we can do unbelievable things. While we keep in mind his promises and we act according to these promises, we can do great things for his kingdom. But when we get distracted and Jesus is no longer at the center of our attention, we will drown, because we will try to do something by our own means, but forgetting that what we do, we can do only by his power.
We are so glad to share that Vitaly finally got his Polish citizenship. After almost 2 years of passing exams and waiting and sending many documents, we finally got the answer. So now I have a Polish husband, which is new for me, but also we are one step closer to moving to Spain to join our missionary team there, and we are so happy.
Unfortunately, we cannot move to Madrid yet, and there are two reasons for that. First one is obvious. It's COVID-19, and current situation in Europe, in Poland, in Spain doesn't look really promising. It's not a really good time to move, to look for an apartment, and there is a real danger just to be locked in this apartment for some months. But we believe and we hope that by the spring this situation will be better and we'll be able to move there and to start building our life there and to start building the Church of Jesus there. The second reason is the money. We don't have enough support yet to be able to live and work there. Before our time of moving, we'll need to raise $1,000 per month as our monthly support, and we'll also need to raise some sum of money for this transition period, like for example paying 3 months of rent in advance, because this is customary in Spain. We know that $1,000 sounds a lot, it sounds a lot to us as well, but we know that there is nothing is impossible when you follow God and when you're obedient to his calling, and we believe what we are doing is answering to his calling. So we encourage you to join us in prayer and in financial support in building the Church of Jesus in Madrid, Spain.
We are so excited that in a few months we will be moving to Spain, but now while we are still in Poland, we are so happy that we can help. Actually, right now we are serving in 2 different cities. In our home church in Chojnice, Vitaly is regularly preaching, and in Poznań, Vitaly is helping with student ministry and also teaching apologetics, and I'm helping with kids ministry here in Poznań, and also I'm learning a lot from their experience, and I'm sharing with some of mine.
Our plans for coming months are continue serving here in Poznań and in Chojnice, fundraising and also refreshing of our Spanish. In normal world, in normal times, now we would plan to visit different churches across Poland to share our plans and to encourage people to join us in prayer and in financial support. But this time is different, as you know, and majority of the churches now work in an online mode, so it's kinda not possible to visit them. And the only place where we can actually meet people now is internet. So we are planning to make a few videos that we will send to you as well, so that you'll be able to share it with your friends or maybe with your churches and to show it there.
Our kids are doing great. Natan is enjoying his homeschooling, which is basically fun for him. And Kaleb and Benjamin, they are following Natan, so they are playing with him. Also, recently Kaleb and Natan got their New Testaments, and Natan is trying to read it. We asked him which is his favorite Bible story, and he told us that it's John 3:16.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to hear that.
We want to ask you to pray with us for 4 things. Please pray for our time in Poland that we still have here, for our ministry, for this transition period and opportunities to refresh our Spanish. Please also pray for our support raising so that we would be able to connect with those who would want to join us in prayer and also in financial support. Also, the third prayer need, please pray so that all of this madness will be over and world as soon as possible will come back to some kind of normality. And the last prayer need is please pray for our kids during this transition period, that they would have peace in their hearts, because a lot of changes are coming, and so they would be strong and they would be peaceful during this time. Thank you so much for being with us. We love you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.